In the other video, I was talking about the ERC, the Employee Retention Credit, and I stated that, you know, for y'all that's talking about that you ain't got no employees or you ain't had no employees and nothing like that to get it, I was saying there's no reason why you should be saying that you don't have employees, because you got hundreds of Facebook friends, you got hundreds of Instagram friends, you got over 200 contacts in your phone, I'm sure. So there's no reason why you should be saying that you ain't got no employees, and you should employ your friends and family anyways. So what I was meaning by when I said that is that if you had a business or you have a business, you know, you should have employed your family and friends in the first place. That's just off top. So I don't know where y'all come from with this sideways ass shit, talking about, oh, he gonna go to jail too, talking like that, or he misleading the people, oh, black people, y'all don't go listen to him, he gonna have y'all in jail. No, that ain't what I'm talking. Why would I go back? What if I'm making videos talking about people frauding the government with these different loans? Why would I turn around and encourage y'all to go and fraud the government? Like, come on, bro. Nah, we ain't doing that. And it was people that was asking, you know, they were saying, well, I only got 5 employees, I only have 3, you know, because, you know, you're entitled, if you have 8 employees, you're entitled to $26,500 per employee. So my message to those people, you know, just because you may not have the criteria to meet for the ERC, you know, you may have the criteria to meet for the SBA, for the EIDL, you know, for the PPP. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you just don't have to box yourself in one avenue. You know, there is other avenues you can take to get you some money. People saying, oh, well, I ain't seen nothing talking about no new PPP or EIDL or nothing like that. We ain't read up or heard or nothing like that, bro. In the video, if you listen, now, it was a lot of people that heard me and they wasn't listening. A lot of y'all heard me, but you wasn't listening. I said by way of the House of Senator Cardin was talking about these things and brought it up. And I told y'all what misappropriated funds and all that different stuff meant. So if you need to hear about more of these things, you can purchase yourself or make a subscription to a Kiplinger's magazine or a Barron's magazine, and Kiplinger's with a K. You know, this will keep you informed with all this different stuff. So told y'all that these funds are gonna be under different names and stuff like that next time it come around. It may or it may not be, but 9 times out of 10 it will be, because of so much fraud that went on with it. So you're not gonna hear PPP. So get that out of your head. You're not gonna be hearing that. It's gonna be under some different name. And I told y'all, if you go back in the video and listen what misappropriated funds meant and all these different words and the actual meanings that when they was talking about it. So we got that out the way. Now, I made a post the other day, and it was talking about how you should, by 30, you should have at least 2 businesses, and those businesses should be effective. And what I mean by those businesses being effective is that, let's say you got a lawn service, or you got you're a barber, or you got a barber shop or something like that that you own. You know, those things, they have longevity, something related to something like that that's gonna just keep going and got a future of longevity in it, because we know grass ain't gonna stop getting cut. We know people not gonna stop getting their lawns cut. We know people ain't gonna stop getting their hair cut, you know, so there's always gonna be need for barbers and stuff like that. So we know those type of things, that they're kind of everlasting. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by your business being effective, right? Bringing you in some money. It said that out of one of those businesses, you should have at least 5 employees and 9 streams of income. On that comment talking about some, oh, well, everybody can't be a boss because it won't be any employees, or everybody can't be a CEO of a company, but just about anybody can be an investor, and just a whole bunch of broke talk, right? So I tell them, so first of all, I say that it's hundreds and thousands of people that work for people that have businesses on the side. It's plenty of people that use their job and the funds from their job to fund their business, some of the things that they do with their business. So it's plenty of that going on. So it always can be people that work for people that have businesses. And we live in a capitalist country. Now, why would you be a citizen of a capitalist country and not take advantage of being a capitalist? Come on, now this country is built off business. And they say that, oh, well, everybody can't be a CEO, but anybody can be an investor. You want to invest in yourself first before anything. And I tell people all the time, you want to invest in yourself by mutual fund, by way of mutual fund. And most people don't even know what mutual funds are. Is basically a pool of people that they put people in. It's basically like a They put them in groups by eccentric search of a background, depending on how you were birthed by way of the circumstances of your parents, where they lived, the crime in the area, the money that they were making at the time, the schools, the colleges they may have went to, high schools. Like, it's a very, very deep intrinsic search on how they group these people. They even group criminals together in different mutual funds that they filled up, because it's all a prediction of what you will bring in as a citizen. You are a stock on the stock market by way of your birth certificate, but that's a whole nother conversation. If y'all want to hear about that type of conversation, you need to go and look at my video that I did with Shreveport Live, and it's titled that "What If I Told You That You Can Invest in Your Own Incarceration?" All right, so y'all can go peep that out. So I was saying that before you go and invest in someone else's product or company, you want to invest in yourself by way of mutual fund or by way of creating a business. You know, you can't lose on self. You can't lose when you invest in self. You feel what I'm saying? The goal is to be on track by the age of 30 to have 2 businesses and 9 streams of income. That's the goal. And if you're past 30, you need to be trying to get on track if you ain't on that track yet. You feel what I'm saying? It's just motivation for what we need to be getting and what we need to be aiming towards. A textile business, I'm a barber, I have a carpet cleaning business, I got 3 brands that I do. I'm a breeder, I breed bullies at the same time. So, you know, I do a lot, and I'm just 27 years old, and I feel like I'm well on my way to 9 streams of income, but I still feel like that I'm still not doing enough, and I'm still short of where I should be at this age. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to set these goals of where we want to be. You know, it's just a trajectory, you know, that we got to think about. So, you know, guys, if y'all want to get in contact with me, you can hit me at jackofalltradestv2@gmail.com, or you can hit me at 318-217-4800, and it's for serious inquiries. My credit consultation service is $100 an hour now for y'all that's interested in that. Unfortunately, I do not do anything dealing with PPP applications, SBA, EID, and I don't deal with any of that. You know, I never have the time to do what I do if I have, you know, spend all my time trying to help all y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I don't deal with that. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not any of that, y'all. So you need to go check with y'all people on y'all certain situations, because all y'all got a different situation going on when it comes to stuff like this. So, you know, make sure you check and double check, and make sure you do your research as well. That way, you know, you on top of your game before you go dealing with other people, to make sure that they ain't getting over on you. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna be talking about the student loans, man. Do y'all really feel as though if it was right for people that say that, you know, they've been to school all these years, especially a lot of you nurses that take up a lot of time going to school, extra years of school. Psychiatrists have to go to school like an extra 8 years if you want to be a psychiatrist or deal with psychology. Doctors, man, it's just a long line and list of people. Engineers and stuff like that too, you know, a long list of people that, you know, spend X amount of years in college, and they gotta take out all these different loans and stuff like that, just for them to, when they do get out and decide to, you know, finally do get the money and reap the benefits from going to school for all that time, you know, then you get your, you know, your student loans, you gotta pay them back because you're making the money. So do y'all feel as though that's right? You know, especially for a lot of you black women out there that's nurses and stuff, and you know, getting into the nursing field, and y'all been to school all this time and have to take all them tests, certifications, and all this different stuff. Do y'all feel like it's cool? Especially for the travel nurses that's making that bread out there, you know, they don't get no loans forgiven. They done been to school, and they out here actually helping the people live out here. The well-being of the people. These are people that's helping you live if you get sick, you know, and creating medicine and stuff, you know, pharmaceuticals, and man, it's just a long list. So man, y'all let me know y'all take on that and how y'all really feel about it, because I know there's people also that needed it, you know, that have been to school, and you know, they out here, they probably can't even get no job in their field, and they got all these loans racked up. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a good and a bad. It got its pros and its cons. So y'all let me know about that, bro. Holla at me.